Hello everyone, this is Bfranx, and I'm giving you a quick little update before this video begins. So, I finished the live stream a few hours ago before I started recording, and I forgot to switch off the audio capture on OBS. I can't have Audacity when I'm doing the stream, so I have to record it through OBS, which is what I use to record the video. I put in the Audacity file like normal, and it was echoing because the actual video capture has my voice in it. So that means I wasn't able to edit the audio, and it also means I wasn't able to separate the audio from the video. So you'll hear my voice will break in certain points from clipping that I wasn't able to fix. You'll hear mouse clicks and a little bit of background noise the whole time. I wish I could have fixed it, but there's nothing I can do, and I feel like the commentary was good and consistent, so I was going to keep it anyway. It's still decent audio quality. It's not, something like you listen to and you're like, oh, I can't believe, they actually put this video up. It's just not the quality that I've been putting out. And I wanted to give an explanation for why that is. So, enjoy the video. Hopefully it doesn't mess things up too much, and the next video will have actual edited audio, because I've disabled the OBS audio as soon as I found out that this was happening. Anyway, enjoy the video. What is up, everyone? This is Bfranx, and welcome back to Space Marine. This is the final thing that I'm recording today. I recorded the episode for 10 a.m. Saturday night, and then over the course of today I've been recording the other 3 episodes, The Witcher, Total War, and then episode 5 of Winter Assault. And now I'm recording the episode for Monday morning. So I've been doing a lot of recording. And the thing with a bunch of recording, it's not really that it's like taxing in any sort of way. I'm perfectly okay with doing it. It's just that you can really feel the quality of your work go down the more you do. Like, if I were in a situation with the same kind of thing that the Grumps have, where you've got at least somebody else to talk to try and keep things fresh, that would be fine. Because whenever one thing stops working for you, then they can segue into something else for you, and it works out pretty well. But when it's just me, I can only talk about so many things. Stuff that's been going on in my life lately, and things of that nature. But the problem is that there isn't really a lot going on in my life. I'm just a college student. I wake up, I get ready for the day, I go to class, I go to work, and then I come back and do recording. So there's not a whole lot going on in my life that I can really share with you guys. But I don't know. I guess not having something to talk about can give you something to talk about, like right now. Just talking about the struggles, as if I have any struggles. The difficulties that come with, being a college student and trying to record at the same time. Because, when I was in high school, that's when this started, was my senior year. Or actually, after my senior year. My first upload was the summer after my senior year of high school. I had, the whole summer I didn't really have any obligations or anything, and everything was going pretty well. I didn't really have anything to get in the way of recording, so I could just record and record and record. But, now I have obligations. I have, class to study for. I'm a senior in the fall, so that works out well. I've got work to go to.
Well met, brothers. Any idea of our position?
Oh, where the heck did you come from?
The air smells a bit cleaner.
I've had enough of tunnels. Let's get out of here and find the Inquisitor before the orcs do.
But yeah, it's things. A lot of things have changed for me as far as being able to record. But you know, I'm gonna try my best to make it work. That's the biggest thing that got me back into doing this. It was fun, but I also needed to work on time management, and so being able to actually set aside time in the day with a busy schedule to do something, this works out well. It's something fun that I can do. It gives me something to de-stress after the day, and it's just good practice for life stuff. So it worked out pretty well for me, all in all. And I hope you guys are enjoying the content that I'm putting out. I know I'm a fan of it. Well, I say I'm a fan of it. I'm actually not that big a fan. I look through all of my videos and you know, the things that I see are just the stuff that I mess up on, not really any highlights. The biggest thing that I guess I notice is just, oh, I improved on this part over what I was doing in the last video. Things like that. I notice where I improve, but I don't ever really get to the point where I'm like, yeah, this is good. You know, the quality that I'm putting out is something worthwhile. You know, it's an old saying that, you know, you're your own biggest critic. And it's true. Everybody that I know, anything that they do that's something that they care about, they're always their harshest critic when it comes to deciding whether or not the things that they're doing are good. I really need some ammo. What the heck is that? This gun is useless. I take it back, this gun is awesome. I really wish I could loot ammo off these guys. Charge! I'm out of ammo. And slice. Yeah, those are still very fun. Okay, there has to be ammo. There has to be. I mean, there doesn't have to be. I guess I could just stick to my plasma pistol. Poof. Hello, goodbye. But, anyway, yeah, this is the last thing I'm recording. That's where this all started. This is the last thing I'm recording for today. So, it's good to finally be finished with this. I love recording, but it really... Because like I was saying, you're your own critic, biggest critic. So going through all these recordings and seeing it, it's like, oh, I messed up here and here and here. It's demoralizing when you go through the day. And you just keep looking at your stuff and you're like, oh, I messed up here, I could have done this better. You know, I did this thing and it messed up in the mic or something like that.
At least we have the sky over our heads. Our rendezvous point is this way. What could the orcs have to gain by slaughtering so many? Sow terror, demoralize the militia.
This was no strategy of war. For orcs, this was sport.
Yeah, orcs don't care about like strategy. They just fight. They fight anything and everything. They just broke in and killed them while they were sleeping. Not as much ammo as I would like, but that just means I have to be smart with where I'm shooting and what I'm shooting at.
There's no room for them in the south ward. Put them on the second level. It's completely full. That's where I've been moving the dial. That's it then. Bar the doors. Closing the front. overrun. We must focus on the wounded already under our care. This is the only way. Take the servitors to keep the crowds back.
Oh man. To think that all of this has already been going on. Oh. Another drop pod. I'm assuming this is Space Marine reinforcements.
Millions more of them.
Oh no, those are orc drop pods.
Get the Inquisitor or the power source off-world.
I was about to say, that doesn't look like the Space Marine drop pods
Titus,
from...
when they take over the Manufactorum, we will have a damnable time getting them out.
We are ultramarines. Orcs are not a problem.
If we had a week, perhaps. But by then the Orcs will have worked out how to dismantle the Titans.
But yeah, I was gonna say, a laser cannon. Any armor. Okay, so this is my anti-armor weapon, I guess. Good, because that melta-gun didn't do a whole lot. I mean, it looked cool, but it didn't help in the fight all that much. Oh, another cutscene. Oh, look at them, giving me an enemy to test out my new weapon on. How considerate.
Orc rocket launchers on the high ground.
Pew! Ow, ow, ow. Pew. 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 You cannot survive the overwhelming force of my pew-pews.
Xenos haven't left a single structure undamaged.
Or unblooded.
Yeah, I could use one of those Xenos to hit with my axe and get a little bit of health back. That'd be nice. Oh.
Report to Lord Sharp. The Fabricator General of Goriah shares my vision for the power source. Today, he offered up the Titan Manufactorum to test the device's capabilities. There is a risk that the power source may overload and destroy the entire facility, but it is an acceptable risk, and the Tech Priest does not need to know.
It's an acceptable risk to destroy a Manufactorum? What the heck do they plan on using this power source for that it's that important? Because we keep going on about how important it is to protect the Manufactorum.
There's no one here.
Where else to go?
Workers, assemble.
Skitari are dead.
Other people.
The increase in worker absences has been noted. Delinquent workers will be disciplined.
What are we gonna do?
Man, this has been going on for a while. Yay, more bullets. I needed more of these to fire into the faces of my orc enemies. Ah, you can't jump, you only roll. It was an awesome looking roll, but I mean, I would prefer it if you could jump. I guess it makes sense that you can't really jump in this armor. You can fall pretty easily, but I wouldn't say that. Oh. Man, I was thinking we could actually... Ow. Nope, nope, nope. I was thinking we would actually be able to save them. So much for that idea. The problem with the rocket launchers is they shoot like an artillery strike, up and then down, which makes it easy to take them out from cover, so long as you're guarded from above. I'm surprised those two even lasted that long. completely out in the open with orc rocket launchers shooting at them. I already have a power axe. Sure, I'll take more ammo. I don't need a melt gun or a laser. I like my laser sniper rifle just fine, thank you. Oh, oh, oh. Ow. This guy, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say, he's the problem guy that we need to take out. Where are the rest of them? Ow, ow, ow. A lot of these guys are just normal orcs. They're not even rocket launcher orcs. But I'll take out this guy over here. I think the rest of them are just normal. We'll see if we can't flank around and get some health back. Wait, I hear one of their little dog things. Excellent. Whew. Rocks. Oh, I guess that's what we call their drop pod, is a rock. Where do I go from here? Oh, I go down these stairs. We're gonna go a little bit over time, but only because I don't think we have an autosave yet. And there's no save game function, so we have to wait for an autosave. Alright, you want to be like that? Fine. We'll play that game. That is like one of the best ways to come back from almost dying. And we finish them off with style. Very nice, very nice. But what would be even better is a nice little autosave. Just so we can cut this off. I don't want to make it too long. Because you make an episode too long and then people don't even want to watch it. They look at it, they see the number, they're like, oh, I don't know if I can put that much time into watching this. That's why you gotta have it like...
Plans have changed. Hannah hasn't returned. I think they're gonna close off that whole strata. I have to get to her. You'll be back from the food depot before we are. Tell your mother where I am when she arrives. And both of you, stay there. Pack up the food as best you can. Reports are that the orcs have already reached the Manufactorum. We'll need to leave as soon as we're together. I'll be home soon.
Ah, so this siege hasn't even been going on for like a short time. This has been going on for a while now. I'm sure we went over that at the beginning of the game, but... But I haven't, or I can't really remember that. Oh, now it's saved. Excellent. Okay. Well, we're going to go ahead and leave this episode here. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like. And if you didn't, don't be afraid to leave a dislike or a comment letting me know where I messed up. As always, constructive criticism is welcome and encouraged. But for now, this is Bfranx, signing off. Stay awesome, everyone.